Hello, third and fourth graders. We are going to be starting a new book. Over Christmas-ish time, we read Peppermints in the Parlor, and that was one of my favorite books from childhood. But Ari decided that we needed to read another book. And so today we are going to be starting a book together that I have never read. So this will be a fun new experience for me as well as hopefully for you. It is called Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow. Now, this is a series book. I believe there are 3 of them out. So if you end up loving this one, then maybe you can get the other 2 from the library and read them with your parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, whoever is in your life that you love over the summer. This book is a chunker. So I think this will definitely take us the rest of the school year to read. There are 26 chapters, and I will try and do a few a week, probably like 3 or so. So anyway, let's get started. I've never read this. I'm so freaking excited. Are you guys excited? All right, actually, not chapter 1. This is the prologue. Spring of One is what it's called. And look at, that's how it starts. The journalists arrived before the coffin did. They gathered at the gate overnight, and by dawn, they were a crowd. By 9 o'clock, they were a swarm. It was near midday before Corvus Crow made the long walk from his front door to the tall iron rails keeping them at bay. Chancellor Crow, will this affect your plans to run for re-election? Chancellor, how soon will the burial take place? Has the president offered condolences? How relieved do you feel this morning, Chancellor? Please, Corvus interrupted, holding up a leather-gloved hand to silence them. Please, I wish to read a statement on behalf of my family. He pulled a piece of paper from the pocket of his smart black suit. We wish to thank you, the citizens of our great republic, for your support over the past 11 years, he read, in a clear, authoritative voice honed by years of demanding order in the chancery. This has been a trying time for our family, and the distress will no doubt linger for some time yet. He stopped to clear his throat, looking up for a moment at his hushed audience. A sea of camera lenses and curious eyes gleamed back at him. A ceaseless assault of flashes and clicks. The loss of a child is difficult to bear, he continued, returning to his notes. Not only for our family, but for the townspeople of Jackal-a-Flax, who we know share in our grief. At least 50 pairs of eyebrows shot upward, and a few embarrassed coughs broke the momentary silence. But this morning, as we welcome the 9th age of Wintersea Republic, know that the worst is behind us. There was a sudden loud caw from overhead. Shoulders hunched and faces flinched, but nobody looked up. The birds had been circling all morning. The 8th age took from me my beloved first wife, and now it has taken my only daughter. Another piercing caw. One reporter dropped the microphone he was thrusting at the chancellor's face and scrambled noisily to pick it up. He turned pink and mumbled an apology, which Corvus ignored. However, he continued, it has also taken with it the danger, doubt, and despair that plagued her short life. My dear Morgan, he paused to grimace, is finally at peace. And so must we all be. The town of Jackal-a-Flax, indeed, the entire state of Great Wolfacre, is safe again. There is nothing to fear. A murmur of certainty rippled through the crowd, and the onslaught of camera flashes seemed to slow. The chancellor looked up at them, blinking. His paper rustled in a slight wind, or perhaps it was his hand shaking. Thank you. I will not be taking questions. Until tomorrow.